Hi guys, I decided to make this video because myself, when I was investigating controllers, I personally love to watch videos with like experience from people, let's say real life experience, how they use it, which was the best for them, why, what was not good, and things like that. So this video will not be about I don't know, quality of connection, I mean numbers and statistics, things like that, which you can see easily on internet, and you have like million of videos about every of these controllers. You can find them, because anyway I would not do them personally good like they are already available. And second, like I said, I think it is more interesting that you get some informations from a person, me currently now, who has all of them, and I have used all of them. So where to start? First of all, what I used in the past was this. This is DualSense 3. You can see it has like some damage, little bit. I mean, it's nothing critical, and this is really a good example of one thing which I will talk about later. That is from PlayStation 3, DualSense 3, and after that I used DualSense 5, and I was using it for a couple of years. Actually, I don't have a PlayStation 5. I use it on PC, while that program emulator to use it like an Xbox controller, and I was using it, like I said, for a couple of years, and it's still great. Everything's fine, battery is fine, it's not damaged or anything. Okay, I put these additional caps because it also lost this protection like DualSense 3, but that's not the problem. Problem with it was that it got stick drift. And first, what I did with him, I opened it, I watched tutorials how to clean inside, because mostly, if you're lucky, it happened, and in most cases it happens because of the dust. And I cleaned it, but it didn't help, and I realized first of all, one part is little broken, one plastic, but okay, that was not a big problem because I managed to, let's say, bypass that. But problem was it still had stick drift, and then I realized it is just to the tear down, that like metal plates were just damaged. So and now currently with this one, I decided I will order a new parts for these mushrooms. And I will change them. It will be a little bit complicated. It is complicated because you need to know how to welder. You need to. The most complicated part is to take out the old ones, I would say. But I mean, I have some experience, and I will go into that. Maybe I make a video also about that. Anyway, currently it's not really usable because it has this left stick drift, but it was really great for me. And of course, everybody knows why it's special. It's special because you have this adaptive triggers, which is from PlayStation technology, and it's great. And what is more specific for DualSense 5, it has its own built-in battery, which is an example different than this one. This is original Xbox controller, and it doesn't have its own battery. You need to put your own charging batteries. And now we can talk about that. Is that advantage or a problem? I would maybe even say it's advantage, because here, if you, after some time, if it's damaged, you need to open the controller. For me, it will not be a problem, but for regular user, it is. And here you just put another batteries, and of course, if they are like depleted and you cannot play, you don't need to wait until they are charged back. You just put another ones, and here you need to wait that they are charged. That is, you need to play until that with the cable connected here. Anyway, after this happened to me, I went into all this, let's say, Alice hole of controllers. I jumped into it, and usually when I'm investigating something, I'm going to the really bottom of everything. And because of that, in the meantime, as you see, I bought 4 controllers, these 4, and now I will tell you what I think about them. So this is, like I said, let's start from this original Xbox controller. Personally, one more thing for me is that I was like, as I was using it couple of years, this kind of how would I say, that you have mushroom here and buttons here, and all of these 4 have different. And actually, they say on internet this type of buttons is more ergonomic. But for me, when I switched from PlayStation 5 controller, I needed a couple of days to get used that I have mushroom here and not here. But actually now it's fine, and I really realized it's maybe better even. But so let's get back to this Xbox controller. So like I said, it has its own battery, that's fine. Personally, when I put it in my hand, I have just like feeling from all of these 4, the best feeling. I don't know, it's like the best ergonomic. But still, and also this one has also you have these versions which with only Bluetooth connection. This one is with Bluetooth connection and with wireless dongle. And personally, I didn't really notice any difference using it with dongle, with Bluetooth, or wired. But I don't really play competitive games. I play like single player games just for my joy. So maybe I'm not the best person to tell you about what is the best, but they say it is the best with wireless adapter, definitely. Then we have here, this is GameSir Cyclone 2. GameSir has a lot of controllers, I realized that while I was like investigating it. And this one is, let's say, maybe one of the best buys because it's not too expensive. I paid it in Croatia 40 euros, I think. It was like some action Black Friday. Black Friday they put prices down, and so I didn't pay it too much. Because, for example, you have that GameSir, what is the name? Anyway, it's like $100, which is not too much better than this, but let's say more than half expensive. I forgot what was the name, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, what is the problem with this one? For me, I mean the problem. First of all, when you put it in your hands, it really has some plastic feel. Okay, not a big problem, too big problem. Well, but when you compare it to Xbox or PlayStation, like I was used to, this is like really, it's not heavy, and like I said, some like plastic feel. And the worst part for me was, you have additional buttons. I forgot to say that. Of course, PlayStation 5 doesn't have any additional button, and Xbox also default not additional buttons. And I was thinking like it would be really great to have these additional buttons. But when I got them on this controller, I realized I cannot use them, at least for now, because if they are activated, I would like every time I play something, I would accidentally press one of these buttons, and then it was the easiest part just to deactivate them because I was too annoyed with it. So for me, this is not a good position of these buttons, and they say it depends which type of holding controller you have, and obviously for me it's not ideal. That was the most problematic thing. Of course, you have these triggers you can have normal, and you have like inside you have this little bit switch, which if you press it, just a moment, if you pull it, then it's now it's not so deep. Let's say it has a shorter pad, and it is more like for FPS games or whatever. I didn't really test it because I play FPS games with mouse and keyboard, so I used it all the time like with normal setting with this. It has really good program for setting up stuff. You can set up also colors. It has nice RGB and everything. But like I said, the biggest problem for me was that these buttons, because I would accidentally press them. And second off, then I realized what I was missing here. if I compare it to these adaptive triggers. For example, many games which I play also on PC, like God of War, if you take, for example, X in your hand and you are preparing, let's say, to hit with it, to throw it, while you're holding it, these triggers, they will vibrate on this PlayStation 5 controller, but here they will not, because there is no vibration here. Only what will vibrate is the whole controller, but it's definitely different experience compared to this. Not so good like this. I mean, PlayStation 5 DualSense, it's their patent, it's their special for that. Also, Xbox, they have some kind of vibration here. Not so good like this, but there is a vibration inside triggers. So some kind of different technology. You can see it on internet, what is the name of it, but anyway, there is some vibration, not good like PlayStation. And then, after investigating, I realized there is this controller. And many people, I mean, you can never say which is the best if you are just watching comments, reading forums and everything, because people are mostly one part is for GameSir, one part is for this, one part is for DualSense, I don't know, but many of them were saying Vader 3 Pro or Vader 4 Pro. This is 3 Pro and this is 4 Pro. Then I bought this one. I bought both of them used, and it was not really, I paid them cheap, and I must say it was good. Like this one, I mean, it was better than GameSir 2. You have also these additional buttons, which I found really useful, and actually I didn't press them too much accidentally. And also you have extra 4 buttons here. This is for connection, so not for anything connected with clicking inside games, and this is for also you can put triggers like on GameSir to be normal, like deep, or you can, when you press them here, they'll be like shortened. And why is this, I would say, for me better? Because triggers, they have really vibrations similar to DualSense. It is pretty similar, pretty strong. You can, of course, in their program set up the strength of vibration and everything. Then you can also pull out these cups and change them. With this one, actually, I got a couple of replacing them, and anyway, I was pretty much fine with this, and I decided I will sell this one, GameSir Cyclone 2. Probably also Xbox I will sell. I will fix this one because I cannot sell it. It's like, let's say, broken. And I will continue to use this. But then I found on used on, let's say, some marketplace here, I find this used controller, and it was really good price, so I bought this one. And now I realize this one is even better, at least for now, for me. It is like identical with all the keys and everything, buttons, also 4 buttons on the back. The same thing for triggers and mode, but it is better on the first, because first thing which you can notice, you can rotate this, and with rotating this you're actually setting up let's say the strength which you need to use these mushrooms analogs controllers, and you now can choose, do you love it that it is like softer or that it is harder. And that's really, I didn't even know this exists, and it is really nice feature. And beside that, I don't know, is there any really, I mean, difference to Vader 3 Pro? Of course, they look maybe some different colors, maybe even the older one, if this blue stuff is a little bit nicer for me, but that is just like not important. Anyway, I decided for now to keep this Vader 4 Pro. I was also interested, I got also the charging stand, I didn't mention that. Also Cyclone 2 has his charging stand, and on both of them you can input their USB wireless adapter and connect them with USB-C cable to PC, and then instantly they are charging and connected to the PC, which is really nice to have. And I don't know what to say. Maybe if you have any more questions, you can ask me in comments, but I tried it like to say important things which I think you probably would like to know and you need to know. And yeah, and I forgot maybe to mention Vader 3 and 4 Pro, they have a little light here, RGB. Cyclone 2 has it here, so, and also here, so maybe it is, let's say, RGB is better, but on the end it's really not important for playing games. And I don't know, if you have any questions, you can ask me. Maybe you want me to do some tests with them. And then that's that. Enjoy.